Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Draw 2. My name's Ramny, and today we're going to be drawing Mega Venusaur from Pokemon, and let's get started. I hope you guys want to have one of these already. You can download it from my website. My website is right here. Just click on this link right here so you can get this sheet. If you don't want to download the sheet, that is totally fine as well. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do, and I think I'm going to start doing this for all of my Pokemon tutorials, is divide my paper into 4 quadrants. I think it's going to be easier for us this way, so that our Pokemon is going to be at the center of our page. Okay, so if you don't have one of these, you could just draw a big square where you want your Pokemon to be, and then just divide it in half, down and across. All right, so let's get started, and we're going to start with the shape of the head. And as you notice, I didn't use a pen or a ruler, sorry, for these lines. They're just really rough guidelines, to be honest. I'm going to draw. This is one ear, and it sort of goes on the left quadrant on the line, and it goes to the other quadrant, and the other side goes to the middle line. And I'm going to do the same thing. And I'm going to find a spot right here. I'm going to draw the other ear like this. So you want to try to make these two the same. And then I'm going to continue with the head. And I'm going to find a spot right here, so it's going to be a quarter. His head is going to fill this entire quarter right here. And it's going to be a similar shape to a football, and it's going to be a little bit longer on this side because of the way that he is, or she, is standing. So there's the football. And I'm going to draw a line that goes down the middle of that football. Well, this is supposed to be where the middle is, so I go in between the ears, and then I go curve it down like that. Okay, now I'm going to find a spot over here, and I'm going to find a spot right there, and I'm going to start drawing in the top of the mouth, and then on the other side of the middle line right here, so it looks like a smile. And then from then I'm going to draw 2 fangs, one here and the other one right here, and then I'm going to draw a line curving down for the bottom of the lip. And this one you want it to be close to the chin. So bring it down close to the chin and then bring it to the other side, to the other fang tooth. Okay. Now let's draw 2 teeth right here. They're going to be triangles. And 2 teeth over here. A triangle in front of another triangle. Okay. And then inside we're going to draw the tongue. And the tongue sort of makes so it starts over here and it goes behind the teeth, goes across, and then it goes beside these teeth right here. So it goes behind these 2 and beside these 2. That's the fang, or that's the tongue. I'm going to fix it up for you here. Okay, let's fix the jaw. And the jaw here is going to go like this. It's kind of got a sharp cheek right there. And same thing over here. Let's draw the sharp cheek. Put it down and then in like that. Now we're going to draw the chin. Let's make it, well, I'm going to darken mine anyway. Much like that. Okay. Now I'm going to draw the nose, and the nose are just 2 commas on the other side of this middle line right here. And then I'm going to draw 2 eyes, and they are oval shapes. And the 2 eyes are right here and close to the line, this middle line right there. This one is more oval than this one because of the way that his head is turned. So this is more of a circle. This is an oval. I'm going to draw a line going across diagonally. And then I'm going to draw two half circles inside. 1, 2. And I'm going to darken that gap in the middle. Okay, same thing over here. 1, 2. And I'm going to darken the middle gap right there. All right, very good. Let's draw a half circle. No, sorry, let's draw a an oval over here on the top of his head. And this oval sort of goes on each ear, goes down, and then goes up again. So it's another football-like shape. And before we continue with that, I'm going to draw a diamond right here that runs on the bridge of the Mega Venusaur's nose. And then 2 triangles, one right there and one right here. Now I'm going to erase inside here so you guys can see what I'm about to do. I'm going to find a spot right there. That's the center of it. And I'm going to draw 2 lines on opposite sides. And I'm going to do that 2 more times. So it makes this pattern right here. And now that becomes the flower that is on his head. It sort of acts like his or her hair. So now I'm going to take that and find the flower inside. Just like that. And then I'm going to erase the inside because we don't need that anymore. And there you go, we've got that flower inside, or on top of the Mega Venusaur's head. Now let's just finish off the ears, because now we know where those are going to go. So it goes like that, and then inside is a triangle, a little tall one like this. And then the other ear, from here we go up. Actually, I want to bring this a little higher up like that. And then over here, a little triangle like that. There you go, we've got the head. Now let's draw the feet, or the legs. And one leg is going to go down over here, like that. And it's going to be this big. So just one slightly curved line, and then one slightly curved line down here. I'm going to draw a line across. And much like we've been doing with the Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur diamond, this one's a triangle, and this one's a triangle. Okay, now over here, I'm going to draw a line going down, and then across, and this is for the other leg. It's slightly smaller, so it looks like that. Now diamond, oh, triangle, diamond, triangle. Okay, I'm going to find a point below his chin, her chin over here, and bring it to the leg, just like that. Now, I'm going to leave the top for now. I'm going to go to this side right here, and I'm going to find the leg on this side as well. So, you want your leg to sort of be on this line right here. I brought it slightly above this foot. I'm going to bring it slightly above. I'm going to draw a line across, a very light one, and then I'm going to bring a line from here down, across in a curve, and then somewhere to the right of the cheek, another curve like that. And this time around I'm going to draw 3 triangles. 1, 2, and then there's one right behind the foot here. 3. Okay, and then the last one is going to be below her chin. Right there. And then 2 triangles. 1, 2, and then this one is a diamond. 3. And there you go, we've got the bottom half. Not quite, but we've got the bottom of the Mega Venusaur. Now let's go over here and sort of find where the back is going to be. So I'm going to start over here, kind of where this middle line meets the ear. And I'm going to lightly draw a curve going out, so that's the back. And then over here, I'll do the same thing from here. I'm going to go to the ear. And so we know where the back is going to be. It's going to be covered by leaves. So let's do that. Let's cover this one with a leaf, and this leaf goes out. And then change direction, and change direction again, and then goes into the cheek, just like that. We'll fill that in later on. We'll just get the shapes for all of the leaves first. Okay, I'm going to start with this one right here. I'm going to draw a leaf that goes out to the side like this. So one bigger curve over here, and one smaller, flatter curve right there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Draw it lightly. Okay, and then now over here, I'm going to start from over here, go towards this leg, and then I'm going to go towards the cheek like this. Okay, and then the top we're going to leave just like that for now. And then we're going to draw a trunk. So it's going to be a tree above, that goes above Mega Venusaur here. I'm going to start over here in this petal. So find this petal right here. And I'm going to draw a curve that goes up like that. I'm going to go on the almost the tip of the ear. I'm going to do the same thing, but the curve is going to be the opposite way, so it makes this bulge, just like that. Okay, now about here, I'm going to start drawing zigzag lines. Okay, and then I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3 more zigzag lines. So I'm going to draw this zigzag line first. The zigzag lines don't have to match each other. You kind of want one, or you want 2 zigzags or 3. And I'll do one more here for good measure. Like that. So there's the tree, the zigzaggy tree, or whatever it is that's in the back. I honestly don't know what it's called. I'm not too familiar with Pokemon biology. Now I'm going to draw this thing. It sort of looks like a tree and a mushroom at the same time. I'm going to find a spot right here. And I'm going to draw, well, it also looks like an umbrella. I'm going to draw it curving out like this and out like this. Okay, now I'm going to draw a curve down here, so that's sort of how it's going to go. I'm going to go back here, find this spot that we made, and then bring it down near the trunk of that tree. I'm going to call it tree, I don't know what else to call it. And then from that spot again, I'm going to go out like this. So that's sort of one leaf right there. I'm going to make 2 triangles right here. And kind of like a rounded triangle inside. Okay, now I'll bring this a little lower down, triangle in the middle of it. I'm going to bring it up towards this point right here, but I'm going to stop it right here. And then of course I'll draw that same triangle shape in the middle of it, well, touching the side, like that. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to find a spot right here, and you want that tree, or you want to go from this spot to this spot right here. Make it go across to about here. And then find the spot, and then draw a curve going out to that spot. There you go. And then 2 triangles again. And then a little triangle, rounded triangle inside. And lastly, I'm going to go start over here, draw a little line, and then I'm going to draw a line across with a triangle in the middle of that line. And then I'll find a spot right here and just close off that shape. So we've got this mushroom, umbrella, palm tree looking thing. And of course, let's not forget that little rounded triangle in the middle. And that's it. Let's draw the crown. And the crown has 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Right there. Okay, now let's draw the individual leaves that come out of 2 more trunks, actually. So we're going to draw 2 more trunks, 2 more tree trunks, I mean, and they're going to be smaller. First one is going to be right here. One curved line that goes to the tree, and another one that goes towards this petal of that flower there. And I'm going to close that off, so that makes this a shape right here. And then I'm going to draw some rings that go around that shape. 3 is fine. And then same thing over here. I'm going to find a spot right here, kind of where the ear and the tree trunk, this big one, meet. Right there. I'm going to bring it up along the line of that tree trunk. So it sort of goes up like that. And then up this way as well. Okay. Now instead of curves, I'm going to draw lines. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to leave it like that because what we're going to draw is a leaf, and it's going to cover the top part anyway. You know what, let's do that first. I'm going to start above here, above, right in this little mushroom umbrella shape thing. I'm going to start right there, and I'm going to draw a leaf. It's like a traditional leaf shape. From there, I'm going to bring it down to here. So it goes down like that. And then the other one, it goes to the right here, actually. I hope you guys have some room over here. So it goes up and then to the side, to the right side. And then down here at this line, we're going to bring it right there and then close that off. And then there's going to be another leaf behind it. I'm just going to go like that for now. So we've got 1, 2, 3 leaves on this side. And let's draw 2 leaves on this side. I'm going to start over here. I'm going to draw a curve that goes all the way to the edge. And this is a funny shaped leaf, actually. So it goes like this. Actually, I think it's 2 leaves that are connected. So that's one, and then we're going to draw another curve, and it goes like this, across, and then it goes back up, like this, and it sort of stops right here, and then goes back to the top, right there. Okay, and then lastly, there's going to be another leaf in the back, and I'm just going to draw from here, across, and then just run it along this empty space right here, towards this trunk, and then in the back here, the part of that leaf right there. Okay, so there you go. We've got the patterns for the leaves. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to draw the, I'm going to draw the middle of those leaves. So the middle stem or spine. So one line and then another short one beside it for that one. This one's going to be a long triangle. Okay. And this one will start over here, runs along the middle of that leaf, and makes it a long triangle again. And now this one, I've got this line drawn, but I'm going to draw a triangle. So I'm going to start over here and curve like this, and then go back to that same spot that we started off with. There you go. Now let's start drawing the jagged patterns of the leaf. And if you guys watched my Venusaur tutorial, you'd sort of be familiar with this method already, but it's going to be triangles and lines. Okay, so I'm going to start drawing triangles and lines randomly. Like that. And once you have a pattern like this, you want to take your pencil and you draw the edges, but you don't want the edges to sort of be too uniform with each other. You want them to be, you want some to be longer, you want some to be shorter, you want some overlapping each other, one on top of the other and whatnot. So you want to try to make it kind of like that. So I've got that shape right there. And we're going to do that for all of these leaves. I'm just going to do it quietly and let you guys watch. Remember, you can pause this video at any time so you can catch up on your drawings. Right, there we have it. And the last thing we're going to do is a vine that goes from here. It connects all the trees together. So I'm going to draw a curve from here, going up to this point that I made earlier, like that. So it's like a J shape. And then I'm going to connect from here. I'm going to bring it to this tree this way. So a curve going out like that. Now I'm going to draw another curve below it, sort of bordering it up to that point again. And then from here down that way. So I'm going to erase the inside of that so that that little vine shape is more prominent. And let's see, what else do we have to draw? I think we got everything except the little bumps on Mega Venusaur here. So I'm going to draw a bump right there. And then these bumps are just essentially C shapes and lines. 1, 2, and then 2 lines. And then 2 more, 1, and then 1 line. And is there anything else? I think we've got it. That is how you draw Mega Venusaur number 003 from Pokemon, I believe Pokemon XY.
And that is all the time that we have for this tutorial. I hope your Pokemon drawing turned out great. And if it did, and if you're proud of it, I would love to see it. So go ahead to the Draw2 community on Google+ and post your drawing there. If you guys are curious about the equipment that I use to make my videos or to record my tutorials, I have links to my equipment down in the description below. Clicking on those links helps content creators like myself so I can continue making these types of videos for you guys for free. If this is your first time here, I would love to have you guys subscribe. Here in this channel, I show you how to draw your favorite characters in easy to follow, simple step-by-step instructions. Don't forget that I have more tutorials coming up in my Pokemon drawing project. So come on over and hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on any of my tutorials. If you did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal. If you guys like this video, comment it down below or share this tutorial with your friends in social media. And speaking of social media, don't forget that you guys can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and on my website, draw2.com, where you can download the Pokedex drawing page for my Pokemon drawing project and tons of coloring pages that you can download for free. Again, all of these links are down below in the description box. And finally, you guys, and as always, thank you for watching and stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. I'll see you in my next tutorial.